Alright, last time Uber asked a question in, this is regards to the video of the rack pulls. He was asking why I don't go full extension. Well, the short answer is I don't want my joints to stack. What joint stacking means, if you don't already know, is where your joints line up in a straight line. So, using my hand as an example, if we were to imagine the tips of my fingers as my head, my knuckles here as my hips, and then my wrist as my feet. So if I would lean forward a little bit like this, now my head is my head and this is my hips. These joints are no longer stacked, they're not in a straight line because you got a joint here and a joint here, right? Now, if our joints are stacked, it would mean that our head, hip, and ankles, in this case, sorry, so yeah, head, hip, and ankles are in a completely straight line. Now, to understand why that matters, we need to take a step back. So, what you need to know, if you don't already bloody know, is that a dumbbell only exerts force in one direction, straight downwards. It's a thing called gravity, which is why when you see people doing this shit with a dumbbell, it's like the epitome of stupidity in the gym, because this dumbbell is exerting force in straight down. You're trying to warm up your rotator cuffs and internal external rotators, which happen to be moving in this direction, which is where you're moving, right? Whereas this dumbbell is exerting force in this direction, so your force is going here, but you're moving left to right. So you're not even actually hitting it. The only thing you're doing is really tiring your arm out. And the load that you do it with is another matter, which is another entire stupid topic. But that's what you need to understand. Now, because we know the load from your whatever it is, it happens to be a kettlebell, a sandbag, a bar, or dumbbell bar, it doesn't matter. The force goes straight down because of gravity. Now, if my joints were to be completely lined up like so, then all this load would be running straight down my hips, straight into my hands in the case of a rack pull, and straight down to my ankles. All the load is sitting on my joints as opposed to going through my joints where I need them to get into the muscle. Now, if the load is on your joints are doing the work, not your muscles, right? Think about it. If it's gravity, if all my joints are stacked up like this, how much work is being done by the muscles? Not much. To put it into perspective for you, if you haven't really got it, think about raising your arm overhead. If you had your arm straight overhead like this, how long could you, and you had a weight in your hand, how long would you be able to hold it for? Right? A while. Now, if you were to start moving your arm out this way, what happens with this load? It starts pulling you. You can hold less for a less amount of time. Right now, if I were to move my arm a little bit further, you're going to be holding even less. You're going to get tired a lot quicker now because this load is pulling, and your arm is always working to try and bring this load over here because your joints aren't able to assist you now, right? The load's going through your joint and through these muscles that are trying to hold this load up. So that's why I'm not going to full extension. Now, if your goal is powerlifting or movement-based exercise, then it doesn't really matter because locking out is, you're just trying to move away from point A to point B. But if your goal is to improve body composition, then you should be trying to increase the amount of work. But if you come up here, there's no break because your body, your muscles are still having to work, all right? Your erectors, everything is trying to work in order to hold this load in position. So that's why you're not going to full extension. There's a lot more to expand on that topic, but that's the fundamentals that you need to know. Alright, and if you like this sort of stuff, give me a like, share it, let me know below in the comments.